My apologies about Streamlabs. I will continue to beat it viciously until it understands what its actual job is. Basically, I think I have it set at this point where it's just like, hey, just don't let people post links. That's it. There's no good middle ground with it. It's either hyper aggressive or just turned off. Those are the only two options with it. It irritates me, but it's the best I can do for now. Hopefully, with it at least being set to just catch the links, hopefully it will deal with the bots that come in that like try to post links to the like the cheap viewer things. But the beatings will continue until it improves. Until Streamlabs improves and understands what I do and don't want from it. You know? If they'd let me like modify the list of words, I wonder if they will. Because I know it's got one against certain words, but then if I use the default, I can't. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, I can't view what the default list is, and that's kind of frustrating to me, because it's just like, I'd like to know if I'm going to use it, what it's, smacking. Like, what are the words, and let me change off of it. No, don't use default. I said no, don't use the default list, because your word protection default list you won't tell me. I guess I'm just going to have to build my own custom one, because otherwise I'm sure it'll also ban words like man and woman, because that's offensive in 2024, and I just can't be bothered at this point with it, I wonder, can I get a list of its default? I like that I'm clearly not the only person that's asked this. Like, I'm looking, and then it's just like multiple people asking this same question, like, so what's the default list of words? Why won't you show us the default list of words? We want to know, if we're using the tool, what are the words that it includes on its default list. That way I know, and then I can choose if I want to use your default or if I want to use my own list. Yeah, I can't. I guess I'll just deal with this later. For now, I just have it set to deal with the one word I dislike that some people keep insisting on using here for some reason. And I have many variants of it blocked. But for now, let's just get the ball rolling. You all know how things work around here. I assume if you had had a prayer request, you would have gotten it in by now. So, Valmont, congratulations on first. Varkin, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out, Varkin. Then after that, we should. Why is it still on the. I changed that. Why is it still that one?
You run out of Corona in the store. That's not the Corona I was talking about, bud. You're allowed to have that Corona.
Frosty, I changed you. Why are you still using the newspaper one, which wasn't very good, and that's why I changed it? Okay, I saved it again, so hopefully it'll do it correctly going forward, but if it's not, then that's another bot that I have to beat. There are so many of them. Every time I turn around, I've got another bot that's like supposed to be helping make stream easier, and instead I'm having to beat it. Because it's just not working the way it's supposed to. But, oh well. Let's get the ball rolling. We're going to open with prayer, then we'll get into our Bible reading. And then after that, we got a bit of gaming until we have the Game of Life 2 collab this evening. So, Heavenly Father, we come to you today, and as we do, I ask that you open our hearts and our minds, that you provide us guidance, wisdom, and discernment, that we may better understand the lessons that it is that you intend for us to take from today, whether they be found here in the good word or they be found in our day-to-day life in some interaction. I ask that you continue to be a refuge for us, a place where we can gather with our fellow Christians in your might, where we can renew and refresh ourselves, where we can just catch our breath. We live in a world full of temptations, tragedies, and enemies, and I ask that you grant us the strength to overcome each and every one of them. I ask that you lay your healing hands on each and every one of us. You know our personal struggles, whether we have admitted them out loud or not. You know, especially those who need it most right now. Just be with them. Guide them. Above all, I ask for your mercy and for your forgiveness, for we are not but sinners and fools, each and every one of us, and that your will be done here on the earth. In your holy name we pray. Amen. Alright, so our verse of the day today, with our opening prayer done, Ephesians 2:10 from the King James Version of the Bible. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God hath before ordained that we should walk in them. Indeed. And now for Psalms 15. Psalms of David. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is contempted. But he honoureth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt, and changeth not. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh the reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. It's a good set of rules to live by right there. Of that you can be certain. But now it is time. I wonder what game I could possibly play. What is the game that I'm always trying not to play and then playing anyway? Who could it possibly be? Certainly, It could not be War Thunder. I don't hate the game. I don't love the game, definitely. That checks out. It's not like I played this game while absolutely coping, wondering why I play this game and do this to myself. But we are slowly but surely recruiting some of our friends to play the game as well. More and more of them are coming out of the woodworks. Funny how that works. You start playing this game and suddenly you find all the others that have played this game or have wanted to play this game, and I'm just like, yes. Alright. Now, though. Oh, I still have these turned on. Well, that's good. I've advanced a little further since last time we played it on stream. We have literally every non-premium tier 2 aircraft or rank 2 aircraft for the United States unlocked now. We've got almost all of the non-premium rank 1s. We're missing one of the SBs. I think, yeah, we're missing the F3F and the PB1, or the PBM one, and then the B18A. So I'm tempted to go back down. Well, actually, we might do that. We might grind some of these low ones out and try to get the last of the rank 1s opened up. Because as we have new players that are starting to trickle in here and there and joining us, our friends that are joining us in this dreadful, terrible game, joining us for the eternal, painstaking grind, it helps to have aircraft that I can use to support them. So it's also one of those things where I'm not trying to outpace some of my friends too much. That way they can more or less be running the same stuff as us. Don't want to leave any of them too far behind, so here's what we do. Them upgrade training, and we will just start unlocking all of these last couple of low tier aircraft that we have down here that we didn't ever unlock. Why not? We'll leave the banana markings on it. For those of you who don't know why my airplane is crying, it is because this is the Badger plane. Because I'm a fan of him, and I have this. Alright. Oh, this is one I actually have to grind out. Okay, so it's not like a proper premium then. I get it. Alright. So, now hopefully we don't immediately get shot down before we can get some points in, you know? Destroy enemy howitzers. Okay, so I got 3 7.762s most likely, and 1 presumably 50 if I recall correctly on this vehicle. Not a great mixture, but... Oh. I already had a 109 crash. There was the second one. There's always two. Whew. Goodness gracious. Also, I like that P39N down there has the jet-powered title. So that man is a much higher level player. The Autistic Puma up there, the HE-111. Interesting name. Fitting for this game, as that I feel like that is a large portion of the base of this video game is people who are perhaps a tad autistic. Ooh, a Focke-Wulf 200, that's fun. I love killing those. 2 of them? Oh my goodness. We have been blessed by God with a potentially great hunt today. Especially because that one is coming down, the one that's out in front of us. Looks like he might have dropped altitude a little bit, which will make it much easier for us to get to him. Where this other one looks like he is rather high up still, which is smart. That is how you should be playing a low-tier bomber at this level, is fly high enough that we can't climb up to you and easily kill you. Because I guarantee you, everyone that's like me that's flying a fighter or an interceptor that sees those bombers is licking their chops, because that is a good kill right there. And it's a kill that won't fight back too much. Which is the favorite kind of kill. Well, Rico. Thank you for the resubscribe, my friend. I appreciate it. Allow me. Have to shout out the correct sibling so I don't get yelled at. This P39N is using the fact that he's got a more powerful engine to chase down the kill that I wanted to go get. This sucks. So I shall try attempt to go for the other one. Get that man a plate!
That man needs a plate.
I love that clip.
For the love of God, plate him.
Why are you going after him now? Back off! Let me have a kill, bro! Oh my god, all of my 7.62s have already jammed. Are you kidding me? Cannons are out of ammo, machine guns are jammed. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I spent all this time climbing up here just for these stupid little pea shooters to jam. Well, there's only one thing I can do left. Come here, ape strong. I am never out of ammo, truly. Oh no, it backfired. I'm still flying somehow. Wait, is that my airfield? That's my airfield. Okay, cool. That's what I get for trying to ram that guy, to be honest. That's a dirty tactic to use. I can't believe that we're still at all in control of the plane, to be entirely honest. Like, we don't have a ton of energy or control right now, but... Ha-ha! Kill assist. I've never been robbed by Gaijin itself on a kill and granted a kill assist. That's kind of, huh. Game straight up shot him down itself and was like, yeah, you get an assist for that. Like I said, though, to be fair, it was deserved. That's what I get for trying to ram him. That HE-100 is just coming in fast. Oh, he's chasing the Sunderland. We must attempt to defend the Sunderland. That being said, that guy just flew into a lot of flak. That is why you don't chase a bomber back to its base. Oh, the Sunderland crashed. That's unfortunate. I kind of figured at his angle. Oh, and they shot him down before I could get a chance. Kevin! Spent all match climbing. Jammed my guns in the first pass. Rammed him, doing no damage. And then glided back to base and the game ended. Very unfortunate. Rather deserved, but very unfortunate. Darn. I'll have to do... Yep, guess we'll just run universal belts all around for this plane for now. I really do wish that they would do it just all one kind of gun or the other instead of doing the... One is a 50 cal, the other three are 7s. And I'm just like, but why? Why is one an M2 Browning and then the other 3 are just Brownings? I don't get it. Let me have all of one or the other. That way at least there's consistency in the performance of my guns. Instead of, you know, one performing one way and the other performing the other way. And I'm just like, but why? But why, you see? Good news, that got us most of the way to getting to B18, so we're mostly done with that one. Then we can do the F3, and then the PBM, and then that will be all of the rank 1s that are not premiums unlocked. And even of the premiums, there's only 2 that I could buy without going to the marketplace. And I'm sure if I tried to buy that Filipino one on the marketplace, it'll cost me like $300. So I'm good. Because for some reason, people post vehicles on the marketplace and they think like every single person selling a premium vehicle on the marketplace is like the epitome of the "don't try it, I know what I got" kind of guy. And you're just like, oh dear. Oh dear. They'll post it for sale and then it's like just the most ridiculous. Like, it's a rank 1 premium, it's got nothing special. $500. Don't try to jip me, I know what I have. You know, like, oh. They all think they're on Pawn Stars or something, I don't know. of the ground forces and capture the city. Aim for something more like that. No, because we're losing speed. What's the best climb I can get without losing speed? So like a 12-ish degree. That'll have to do. More Focke-Wulfs, Focke-Wulf 200s, but they're at quite a high altitude because they were smart this time, and they decided not to start dropping their speed long before they were over their target. Start doing a climb. Type Infinite. That name sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen them recently before. I don't know if they were in the last round, but the name rings a bell. Wasserbite? Boy. Or Wasserbite, maybe. Okay, Type Infinite's dropping down, so I'm going to let him drop down, and I'm going to go for the HE-111 instead. And then, once we've dropped the HE-111, we can drop down on Type Infinite. As tempting as it would be to go after him. Actually... Oh no, because now they're both heading this direction. Now, if my engine would ever cool off, that'd be great. Whoa, 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 hold up, game. What the heck was that? Got their gunner. Sadly, my 50's out of ammo. ammo again. Out of ammo. And he's bombing our airstrip too, so like it's gonna be risky for me to land down there and try to repair. I guess I can try harassing him for now, try to make it a little bit more risky for him to try to go in for his bombing. Oh, now I'm damaged. I got some proper damage from that too. That is unfortunate with them attacking our airfield until they turn and leave. Like, if I land down there and try to repair, I am basically asking to get killed on the airstrip. Now I just have to hope. We're going in for our landing, we just have to hope and pray that they have used up all their munitions and that we can safely land and do our repair. Now we're just gonna belly land it. Yeah, they just bombed the P-36. Okay, if we could not stop right next to him, that'd be great. Type Infinite's going down. I'll maybe get an assist on it. Nope, I didn't even get an assist on that one. The game just said, no, that's my kill. You get nothing. Dang. That brings it down to 2 of them. One has 3 air kills, the other had no. What happened? Oh. Sunderland's going in for a landing. That's good. Those 3 are hanging around the airbase, or maybe TBF's waiting on the others. Hard to say, but see if we can find this Archer 978. Oh no, so their airstrip's like over here. Oh, okay, I think I see it there out in the distance. So, that is most likely the direction that we'll see their aircraft coming from, but BF-109, Archer 978. He's got 3 air kills, which means he is dangerous, but try to lure him away from that friendly AA he has over there. Damn 109s. I hate them. My flight surfaces are not at all responding. Yeah. Get bent, bro. You lucky rat. I say lucky. He had multiple air kills already. He's a pretty solid pilot, but also, like, you suck. I can only hope that my friendly bombers get their job done. Since I led the enemy fighter so far off, I can only hope that they get their part done. Looks like Beaufort finished the bombing mission at least. I don't know what Sunderland's doing. If he goes towards A, all he's gonna do is get himself shot down. Go for their airfield. Like, what you doing here, bud? And Beaufort's not got any munitions left, so Sunderland's just... Yeah. Is he gonna try to bomb AA positions? Not the objective. Alright, well, that's a loss on that mission then. That's unfortunate. Against a 109 at that rank, though, it's hard to do much. Like, I'm not faster than him. I can't outturn him. Especially because my pilot is just the worst pilot to ever walk the face of the earth. Man takes half a turn and he's just like... I'm just like, bro, what? You have training. I actually have him qualified on this aircraft. Man still knocks out at the slightest provocation. Very unfortunate. Well, very sad. Very sad indeed. I don't know what else I'd want to fly at this level right now. Only 0.3 higher, but this is a much better plane. Just solely down to the fact, if nothing else, the fact that it's 350s 1762 instead of 3762 150. Or you just kind of end up being like, but why? Near East. So, Kabul? Oh dear, we're fighting over Kabul. Uh-oh. Not again. How do we always end up back here? Oh good, the Soviets are on our side, so that's good. I'm surprised to see the Italian Row 44 here, to be honest. First question, obviously, would be, how did they get this far inland? Dude. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you, animal? That was Grub Hee Hee, so he's getting lit up. we already have to go back. We already have a fuel leak because of him. What a piece of crap. Even when you're on the Soviet side, they're still just the worst animals. I should have just shot him down is what I should have done. I shouldn't have just tagged him up like I did. I should have shredded his plane. But let's see. Team killer, I guess? I don't know. Their reporting system in this game is kind of crap. And he goes on the blacklist, which means, wait, hold on. Are there more than one of them in this one that had that clan name? I don't know. Oh well. I feel like the one I'd just been reporting had that same tag. I might have blacklisted the wrong one, actually. They might have gotten shifted around in the rankings there. Hold on. Yeah, move from blacklist. It wasn't him, it was this one. They shifted things around. See, what I should have done is the moment he tagged my aircraft, I should have just thrown my plane into the dirt and made him pay my repairs. Because that is one option. It's just immediately slam your plane into the earth, blow yourself up, and then they have to pay for the repairs of your plane. Since he actually did critical damage by punching a hole in our fuel tank. But I'd rather stay in the match if I can and actually try to get some score. So, it's one of those things where it's like, do you punish them for it, or do you try to stick around and see if you can do something, maybe? Who knows? Probably just saw that I was a streamer and thought that he was being cute by shooting the streamer for no reason. Which is a weird thing that people do for some reason. They see people that are streaming and trying to enjoy the game as well, and they're like, don't you publicize the game I like and try to get more people to play it. I want no one to play this game, that way it dies. Don't stream it to people. What if new people were to start playing the game? Disgusting. I've never understood it myself, but how did you get behind our lineup? Oh wait, no, he's still alive. He just disappeared for a second. HS-123, that's a duck, I think. HE-115. He knocked my engine in that one pass. Are you kidding me? I'm too far away from the airfield to make it back. That's so irritating. What a terrible match. I get shot by a friendly instantly, have to climb back out here, miss all of the initial combat, and the moment I find someone to engage, they get the lucky instant knock on the engine. What a dreadful match. What a terrible showing. And that's why people like that subhuman dog do it. It's to ruin people's fun for some reason, which is, like I said, weird to me, at least. You would think it's one of those things where it's like, so you play the game. You like the game. It's a multiplayer game, which means there need to be other players for you to enjoy the game. If everyone stops playing, you can't play anymore. So you kill people and ruin their fun so that more people don't want to play the game because they watch someone they like play the game and see people acting toxic, and you think that that's going to make them want to play? I don't get it. I don't get it myself. It doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, I guess if that's what you want to do, that's what you're gonna do. I don't know. I don't function that low to quite fully get it, I guess. I've been hit over the head a few times. I don't think I've ever been hit over the head hard enough to get that view. But that's just me. Bastogne, light vehicles. Okay, it says light vehicles, and then anytime I pepper the light vehicles with 50 cals, it's like, no, you need more weaponry to damage vehicles. I'm like, but you said light vehicles. I kill light vehicles all the time in ground battle with a 50. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't shoot them? Well, hello, Jake. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. I'm doing okay. Just trying to make sense of some people's way of playing this game myself. But otherwise, I'm chilling and looking forward to playing some Game of Life 2 tonight. Being tired from driving? Fair enough.
I'm gonna kill myself, but you saw that.
Oh.
Creepers right there. Right in front of my
What's
car.
this clip?
You can see that. That's a
Just immediately, I'm gonna kill myself. Jake, are you alright, friend? Do we need to
thanks.
talk?
Look at this. Look at this. This is no joke. There's like 3 of them. Yeah, please, blow all yourselves up. I would gladly. Gladly. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
It was 2 years ago, that clip. Oh. Wait, hold on. Was when cringe was still a thing. What do you mean by that? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna require an explanation. What do you mean when cringe was still a thing? hold up. Wait a minute. Something don't add up here. I mean, so if you go into your content on your channel, you should have one that's like clip manager or something along those lines, if I recall correctly. Get out of here, dude. I get it, I'm jumping your boyfriend, but that doesn't mean you need to come running in all of a sudden. Get out of my airspace. One's down. Now we can deal with the other one. It was before. Okay, I see. Fair enough. Son of a gun, who's jumping me now? Man, it's just one German after another around here, I swear. Oh, good God, I'm getting shot by the other one now. Stuka, quit trying to dogfight me. You're being annoying. I'm dealing with others right now. Thank goodness his bullet spread is pretty atrocious. All of my control surfaces are so busted right now. This guy needs to shoot this Stuka down that he's been chasing for the last 10 minutes. It's starting to irritate me. Where'd he go? Wait, what? What is he doing all the way over there? Dude, come back here and kill your kill. Before it kills me, I'm wounded. Yep. My engine's too damaged. All because that P-26 couldn't kill one dive bomber. Jay out before he can shoot us. He gets credited to kill, but I see, Jake. Yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see why you say, cringe. Well, it took, let's see. What was that? 4 German aircraft, 2 Stukas for some reason, for God knows what reason, and 2 German fighters jumping me. I killed both German fighters, and only ended up being put down by the Stuka because the friendly fighter couldn't shoot down a dive bomber. Which is, let's be honest, a little sad. And that's me trying to be nice by only saying a little sad. Because in reality, that is very sad. A Stuka is a very slow-moving aircraft that's not very well armed. It is an extremely easy kill to get. But, then again, we are playing at relatively low levels, so some people are very not good at the game yet. They haven't figured out some stuff. I'm still not good at this game, so I don't know why I'm acting like I'm great at this game, but I at least typically don't get shot down by Stukas. I think that's probably one of the rare occurrences where the non-gunpod Stuka has killed me, because gunpod Stuka, that one will trick you sometimes. If you fly straight at that thing and don't realize that's what it is, it can kill you, because it's got anti-tank guns. And those anti-tank guns, they do hurt. They hurt a little bit when they smack you. But a regular Stuka, I don't think I've ever been shot down by a regular Stuka before. I think that's a first where the kill was accredited to a normal Stuka. Just because of the situation he got into, he was able to put some bullets into me when I was already very heavily damaged from dogfighting 2 fighters back to back. Which is not entirely preferable for me, but, you know, it does happen. So. But yeah, Jake, if you're still around, if you ever want help clearing out your clips and stuff like that, I can tell you the basics. It's not very hard. And I do recommend it, especially if you have clips from beforehand that you don't really want to still have, you know. I can't exactly blame you there. Alright, now we'll spend the next 10 minutes trying to get into position. What do you mean those didn't hit? Severe damage. Looks like he's leaking fuel, maybe? Or oil. Ah. Oh, it counted it as my kill. Good. Despite the rats descending and trying to get it. You went in and deleted the clip? Ah, well, fair enough then, friend. Then you do not require my knowledge, which is good. It's good. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go in and clear them out, you know? The old guard. That's another old hand then right there. That's someone else that's been playing since 13. Oh, well. That's not what I was trying to do there, but I guess I avenged my my comrade. Very unfortunate. We're way too far away from the airstrip to make it back, so we should be setting down in this random snowy field. Well, at least we got our landing points. Got 2 air kills, got an Avenger, and we successfully landed the plane. So, you know, any landing you can walk away from is a good one. The 101st Home Air Defense Fighter Wing. Only one plane left. Aww, man. Wait, what was a good clip? Hold up. Oh. Are you like watching your clips or something? What's going on? I have no idea what is going on here. Are you talking about me shooting someone down? Oh. Oh. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Glad you enjoyed it. I did not know that there was a clip of it. Did you make a clip of it? No, me. Yup. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough, fair enough. I shall take it, I suppose. Let's see. Upgrade. Yup, there we go. F3, F2. Little American biplane. With 150, 1762. I don't know why they do this. my planes, Dolores. Destroy all bomb targets. What if I don't want to? What if I wish to make friends with bomb targets? Have you ever considered that? I just went and watched the clip. I see what you're talking about now. I saw their wing off with my wing. I see. That's the good thing about American aircraft, at least once we get to monoplanes for the US. A lot of our planes are relatively solid construction compared to what a lot of other countries were putting out. So you do get away with that sometimes, though, to be honest, that was not my intention. I did not intend to slice his wing off with mine. I was just trying to shoot him down normally, and I overshot him a little bit. I had a bit too much energy in that maneuver and just kind of whacked him. Downside, well, I took his wing out. It knocked my propeller, so I was doomed in the exchange as well, but kind of like that guy that charged right down into the middle of the enemy formation is doomed right now. Holy moly, look at the tracers down there. Don't run from your fate, sir. No, my tail! I needed that. Well. Yeah, I'm not surprised there's an I-16 that does that. Even if it's being flown by the Chinese Air Force right now, it's still a Soviet plane. And as is well known in this video game compared to what is conventional knowledge in real life, in this video game, the Soviet Air Force is a force to be reckoned with, as opposed to their real-life counterpart, the real-life Soviet Air Force, wherein the vast majority of their aircraft were destroyed without ever successfully taking off the ground because of ineptitude, mostly. But here, in War Thunder, when the devs are Gaijin, a Russian company, they do a little bit better. It's hard to say why. I'm not making accusations, I'm just stating. You know? It's interesting. It happens sometimes, though. Turn off the reflecting. just put the Balkankratz on the plane to show how many Joymans I've shot down. Look at that. So many Joymans shot down. Let me spawn. These eternal wait times at the start of the match. It's my only complaint. Or my only consistent complaint, at least. I don't want to sit there waiting so long. I have no choice. Down a little bit so we can gain some speed while we climb, and now we spend the next little bit working our way over there. Cover the bombers at B5. Okay, so we got a squadron of bombers that just spawned in. Either fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, they are all AI. So on the one hand, that means they'll fly together in a group, which means that there will be some collective AA work done between them. On the other hand, it means they won't fly evasively. They'll just fly in a very slow, straight line to their target, and they're very easy kills. Which is not great, but oh crap, are we up again? Yeah, we got the Germans, the Russians, the Chinese, the French. Oh boy. That's a power team over there at this level. That's a lot of planes I don't want to fight. I never want to fight the Soviets in the game because, like I said, unlike in real life where they did abysmally, in this game, for some reason, for some peculiarity, their planes are just really solid, you know? They're very strong aircraft. Am I saying that there's Russian bias in this game? Am I saying the opposite? You're going to lurk? Alrighty, Jake. You have a good one, friend. I appreciate the lurk. smacked his pilot. I forgot my acrobatic smoke is on, but at this point I might as well just leave it on. Out of 50s. Just got my 7.7s now. Which means at half a mile there's no real point to me shooting. I might as well wait until I catch up a little bit more before I waste any of those 200 rounds that are left, because that's not very many in a machine gun that fires at this rate. Out of ammo. We're also leaking oil, so it's probably for the best. Turn off that acrobatic smoke. Though we still have black smoke, so we're still pretty noticeable, but... There we go. I don't know what the AI is shooting at right now, but it's throwing hate at something. Oh, I'm it. There's literally no other friendlies up. That's, not entirely reassuring. Oh, I've got him. He doesn't even realize it. He's getting pulled right into our flak. Darn. Well, I can only hope that the damage that I dealt and the damage that the flak dealt to him is enough to put him down, but... sadly, he did not fall enough for the trick. He started to realize just how much flak he was taking and pulled back. Yeah, he's just RTB, so it looks like he probably took a bit more damage than he's comfortable with, at least. That being said, gold is coming in for some reason, so let's see if we can get rearmed and get back up there. The bot got sniped by my bot. Sucks to suck. Darn. I couldn't get off the ground in time to hit him with any of my shots before he got domed by the AA. It's just the two of them now. A 110 and a Kai. The Kai I need a lucky hit on to kill. The 110 I think it was the other one. That one, so long as I don't get caught in a head-on, I can beat him. Oh, it's a JU-88, okay. That's basically the same thing. Is that what I said? Maybe I said something else, I don't remember. I don't remember what I said. I just know I need to not get drawn into their AA, and if the Kai shows up, that's my top priority. I said BF-110. JU-88's not quite as bad, but a little bit more nimble. If I recall correctly. Actually, maybe the 110 is more agile. I don't know, I'd have to compare the two of them. Either way, an 88 I'm fairly certain I can beat. The Kai, like I said, that just comes down to I need to get a good shot because we're both very maneuverable, but he has a little bit better retention of his energy in maneuvers than I do, which means that eventually I will get, like, whittled down into not having any energy left in a turn fight with him. Where the heck did he go? There's their airfield, so I don't want to go too much further that way. What's the button to look down? I know there's a button to look down, but I can't remember it. Objective failed? What do you mean? Oh, A's right here. What do you mean objective failed, game? I don't understand. I don't think I can kill that with a 50. Now I'm taking damage from ground AA from vehicles. That's a little silly. Uh-oh. There's that Kai 27. Time to leave. Still closing that distance, which is not good. Oh, you punk. What a dirtbag way to get the last kill, man. What a dreadful way to get that done. Man was just like, I can't nail him down in a one-on-one fair fight. I just gotta ram him. Oh, that was just sad, dude. Upside. Look at all these upgrades we can get. That's good. Fully upgraded that plane from that match, so at least there's that. But still, what a shame. What a way to end that. That's so sad, dude. Man just outright rammed me. Of course, that does mean now we've got all of these unlocked. So literally every rank 1 and 2 aircraft has been unlocked. We could not unlock any more if we wanted to. Which is a shame. So I do want to unlock more. But for now, actually I say that, hold on. Hold on, War Thunder, don't take that as I want more grind, please. Okay, so if we can get some bombers up here, we'll be good. But that's only if the interceptors don't climb up here and run down all of my kills before I can. As they have a habit of doing that. Especially when bomber altitude is only 3,000 feet. Oh dear. That's not what I want to see. It's not what I want to see at all. Look down. Okay, so that... That's good to know. See, now what I need is I just need someone that's dumb enough to think that they can win a head-on with a PBJ. As they will be very quickly to discover, if they don't know what a PBJ is, the front of this thing is like 90% 50 caliber machine guns. I think there's 12 50 cals that face out of the nose of this plane. So if I can get anyone dumb enough to go nose on with me, I have a fairly solid chance of shredding them before they even know what's going on. Because flying into 50 caliber machine gun fire from 12 machine guns is a bit like running into a wall, where theoretically they should not have any chance to avoid. That is an enemy aircraft there, off my nose on the left. I always have to like lean forward a little bit and like really try and tell. Why are our engines not cooling? Our engines and our oil is still overheating. Okay, so this is one of those planes. It's one of the ones that you can't fly at 100%. You gotta fly it at 94% most of the time. The issue out. That being said, we've got a new issue. That being the fuel counting down from 2 seconds. Engine died, no fuel. Well, this has become a bit of a predicament. As there ain't no way we're making it that far back. We ain't making it back to base. So we're gonna aim for these open fields over here. And we're going to kiss our butts goodbye. and try. Oh no. Oh no, this is one of those places where they got trees in between certain fields. Ooh, that's gonna make our life a lot harder than it should be. How unfortunate. We just gotta try to set her down. Try to pull a Madagascar out here. Just kiss it. Like you would your sister. Bam, bam. And then you just slam into the dirt as hard as you can. It's like, oh. That's not what we wanted at all. Yeah, that's right. You better get out of here. Stupid wyvern with your stupid engine noises. Friendly, I would have appreciated you shooting him just even a little sooner so I could have finished getting my landing and got a proper landing. But, you know, shooting him after he's already lit me on fire for a second time and cut my wing off, that also works, I guess. We got robbed. That should have been a proper landing, not just a crash landing. That was as good a landing as you could pull off in that circumstance, and the game's just like, nope, no points. You get nothing. You? Nothing at all. You should kill yourself. That's what the game wants me to. That's what the game's trying to tell me. At least we killed the ME, because he got cocky and thought he could still beat 1250s just by doing that little wiggle, which he did not beat 1250s by doing that little wiggle. Because, sir, that's a lot of 50s you're trying to beat there. Yeah, so 8 in the direct nose, 2 on either side for a total of 12. Self-sealing. Yeah, it didn't seem like it, did it? Self-sealing means that once you have a leak, they're supposed to, stop themselves from leaking. And then we went from, 30 minutes of fuel to 6 seconds of fuel. So I don't think the self-sealing thing worked too well. Tad unfortunate. Hopefully that'll get us enough to at least get the radiator and maybe some kind of additional repair, because we need upgrades for this plane. We need them real bad. Yeah, we went from 47 minutes of fuel down to 6 seconds. Self-fueling my butt. Or self-sealing, rather. That's the word. Is this the same map? No. Okay, I don't think so. Or maybe we just spawned on the other side. I think we might have spawned on the other side. I think this is still the same map. Or it's at least geographically an area that looks similar enough for my distracted brain to think that it is the same. We're at 95%. Hopefully that'll be sufficient. have a bomber view? We don't. Noted. So I should probably take those bombs out then. We'll just open the bay and we'll start. Okay. We'll clear all the bombs out. We don't need that extra weight. We don't have any bomber sights anyway, so our ability to bomb is somewhat limited, especially at higher altitude. I'll take that. 1 air kill, 2 ground kills right out the gate. We can fly back to base and get our repairs and everything. Got a fuel leak. We're missing some of our, we're missing one of our flaps on the left. Man, those self-sealing tanks are real top-notch, aren't they? They're still going. Look at them leaking still. Very self-sealing. Much wow. Where's that closer airstrip? Closer airstrip is left. Yep, there it is. We're also leaking oil, so yeah, we definitely needed to RTB after that first pass, but at least we killed that F6. I don't know what he thought he was gonna do going head on with a PBJ, but I'm glad that he did not even attempt to like maneuver out of the cloud. Like, he saw a cloud of 50 tracers coming at him and he just seemed to have accepted his fate. Like, well, I guess this is how I die. Well, welcome back, friend. Well, we got a fighter pilot that thought that he could beat me in a heads-up when I have 1250 cals. I may be returning to base damaged, but he didn't get to return to base, so I definitely won the exchange, I think. Oh yeah, definitely outgunned. The PBJ may look like a bomber, but there's 1250 cals on the front of this plane. There's 2 on that side, 8 in the nose, 2 on that side, so it's not recommended that you fly in a straight line towards it, because you're unlikely to win. I don't know what this PE2 came back for. I assume maybe he came back for another bomb. Hi, friend. Bye, friends. Hi, friend. Got the bombs out of the bay, that way I can have a little bit better air performance. See, now that guy's smart enough to know not to try it. Unfortunately, he also knows that if he just attacks me from behind, I'm way less defensive. And that he can just kill me like that, and then there's no consequences. You're lucky. You're a lucky rat. Where are you? Oh, it looks like I got something in his engine at least. Hopefully he'll go down and we'll get a kill for it, but yeah, that's kind of the problem with using the forward air base. I was doing it just for convenience, but I should have expected that the enemy would rush the position and kind of force me into that unfortunate situation where it's like I've just taken off, so I don't have any energy. I still have bombs in the bay, which are just absolutely sapping any energy that I might have been able to build up. So it's just, that was way too easy for him to get an easy kill on me. But it does remind me, swap back to having this plane ran without any bombs in it, because there's no point to carrying bombs in a plane of this size that doesn't have bomber sights. Without bomber sights, it's just like, well, those are basically just leeching all of my would-be energy. Any energy I could build up in this plane, I won't build up, because I'm carrying 12 bombs in it. Yeah, the aiming in War Thunder is a little bit meh, but I've played a lot of Ace Combat in the past. Not on stream, because it was on console, and I don't think my poor laptop could handle Ace Combat. This game, for all of its problems, is at least decently optimized. But I don't know if I could play a modern Ace Combat on this thing. I'm pretty sure this computer would just burst into a ball of flames. But maybe someday in the future, you know? Maybe. Maybe. When we get a better rig. Speaking of, I do need to get... it's just a laptop. I don't know what the card is. Alright. No one's redeemed. Take care of yourself, but I'm gonna take some water, because holy moly, I can feel my throat starting to get a little raw. Alright. Nose down, because we're not actually gaining any speed despite wepping. Hey, I hydrated again in response. And I'll stretch, because I didn't stretch before, and that's part of taking care of myself. But yeah, I've played a good bit of Ace Combat at one point or another. At one point I was able to fly the Ace Combat with the more complex controls at the highest difficulty and still clear the entirety of the story, which I was quite pleased with. But that was some time ago, and it would take quite a lot for me to get back up to that skill level, I'd imagine. Mosquito down there. And an A35. Darn. Fire didn't go out that time. Uh-oh, I hear that mosquito. Well, I killed the A35, but until that fire goes out, we're in trouble. Crap, crap, crap. Son of a gun. This is why I hate fires, dude. Self-sealing fuel tanks, my butt. Every single time that I've had this game, or had this plane set on fire or get a fuel leak, it do not self-seal. All the fuel tanks say self-sealing, they are not self-sealing. They will burn or leak until the end of days once they've been hit. It's just, you're committed. But at least now we got 50 cal ammo choice. So let's see. We're doing T ball ball A API. Universal is API 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 TI. Ground target is T AP 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 API I. Tracer is T T T T T T API. Why not? Just make them absolutely crap themselves as all they see is just a wall of tracers incoming. Because to be honest, in a nose-on and something like this, that gets people to mess up more frequently than anything else. A wall of tracers is intimidating to any pilot. Because you know all it takes is one of those tracers finding your pilot's face, and you're done instantly. So we're going to take the approach of a wall of tracers is a powerful deterrent. Now we just need to get the 50s upgraded, that way they're a little bit more precise, because that is an area that they are lacking a little in. At range, they are not clumping their shots together very well. Bulge. Okay, I guess that's one way to name it. What's the name of this mission? Bulge. You couldn't call it Battle of the Bulge. I know it's Operation, but like, it would still sound better as Operation Battle of the Bulge than Operation Bulge. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Jake, I don't know if that's much better either, to be honest. I think it needs to be Battle of the Bulge, or it just sounds off. Plus, it doesn't really make sense from, like, a historical standpoint either. Bulge isn't the name of the area that the Battle of the Bulge takes place in. Battle of the Bulge is called Battle of the Bulge because it was a bulge in the front line where the Germans punched through and were trying to break through to get a offensive started again. And thus, on a map, it made a bulge of enemy forces into our line. So it's called Battle of the Bulge, not because of the location, but because of the shape that the battle took on a map. So calling it Operation Bulge doesn't make any sense. It's not referring to a place. Yeah, it makes sense for the full title. Like, if you're going to have Battle of the Bulge, which takes place in Bastogne, then name it either Bastogne if you're trying to use a location, or Battle of the Bulge if you're referencing Battle of the Bulge, not just Bulge. It's just Bulge. Sounds a little unusual. Well, fair enough. Dagnabbit, those bombers are so high altitude, and I don't have near enough engine upgrades yet to go after them. A year or two, though. A year or two that's down below me. That I can deal with. Except for the fact that apparently my plane is drunk and does not want to maneuver. I'm glad she stopped being drunk now, but it's probably cost me the kill because those two are jumping near her now. Yep, now I don't even get any points. Fighters coming in. Don't get my kill before I can get my kill. My plane locked up. I really gotta get this thing upgraded, dude. It's an okay plane, but whenever it's fully stocked like this, or almost fully stocked, it is not very responsive. It's going to be even less responsive now. I am not recovering from this maneuver. Maybe. Hold up, hold up. We might actually recover from that maneuver. What happened? How did that happen? I don't know how we recovered from that, but... No! Fly in front of me, stupids. Oh, come on. Hit someone with tracers. No! And of course it was a Russian plane. It's always a Russian plane. Because as I must always remind you, when it's a Russian plane, it's a necessity that I inform you that it will always be a Russian plane that shoots you down. Because as compared to in real life, where the historical record shines a abysmal light on the Soviet Air Force, where most of their aircraft were killed on the ground without ever seeing combat. In this game, the Soviet Air Force is the #1 Air Force. Quite literally, it's not only the most played, but it's the most killed for Air Force. Like, they kill more than anyone else. Ignore the fact that historical records all point to the United States being one of the greatest, the British being very good, the Japanese being fairly good, the Germans being decent, and then the Soviets being in dead last among the major powers and just kind of scraping along and being like, well, we've got a plane. And then they give you 2 thumbs up and then send you to the gulag for questioning where the plane is that they said that they had, because it wasn't in the hangar because it got sold by a local commissar. But, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. In this game, best Air Force to ever exist. don't pay any mind to the fact that the game comes from a Russian company that was based out of Russia. That has nothing to do with it, I promise. It's just a coincidence. You know? It's just a strange coincidence that. Do not believe your lying eyes, chat. That is the first and most important command of Gaijin. Ow. Of course, Rebozo. You know me, always down to riot. And looking at the server, it was quite the successful riot. There was a lot of Krill rioting. Went well. How am I? I'm a bit tired, my throat is a bit sore, but I am here. And I am considering ending stream early today, take a nap, and then join the others for the collab, and they can stream it, but I haven't settled on it yet, one way or the other. So, that's where I'm at. What about you, though, my friend? How has your day gone? Work wasn't the best? Well, that's unfortunate. But that's a hard ask to have work be the best part of your day, so fair enough. Regardless, I feel you on it, friend. I feel you. I'm glad you're good, though. That's always better than not, you know? Any day that you're still breathing tends to be better than the alternative. Despite some of the jokes that I crack. Ah, you're onto Dead Space 2. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't like him having his shadow over me. That typically is not a great sign for us having a healthy spacing between our aircraft. We'll see if we can do a little bit of ground pounding, why not? What the heck was that? He was just that AA is resilient right there. How did he light me on fire at that angle? I'm not gonna... Man, I'm just getting tapped today. Every time we get tapped, our engine goes. Gunner, you're allowed to continue shooting at him, or not. There goes our wing. Man, these self-sealing engines, or fuel tanks, are just god-awful. They're just the worst. Literally don't ever do anything. Every single time I've been lit on fire, the fuel continues to leak and burn, and I'm just like, yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I'm not making it up either. I'd like to point out self-sealing, 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 self-sealing. You wouldn't be able to tell. The oil cooling systems aren't self-sealing and the engines aren't. Those make sense. But the moment our fuel tanks start leaking, it's over. We're done. That's it. We're so dead. Anyone gets a leak and it's just like, well, guess we're gonna pour all of our fuel out and light it on fire now. That's the only choice. That is the only way that we can proceed forward in this predicament that we have found ourselves in. It is to die. Yeah, it wants me to fly this, and I really don't want to. Like, it's trying to convince me the best way to unlock the B-26 Marauder is to fly the B-25 Mitchell. But I don't want to. I'm unlocking it because I need to unlock it as I continue to just progressively unlock everything. But I don't want to fly the bombers. Bombers in this game are not very good. You can choose to fly them. You will hate your life. It'll be the worst mistake you've ever made, but you can make the mistake. It is yours to make. I will not stop you. You choose to fly a bomber, though. I wish you Godspeed, Pilgrim, because you're gonna need it. Because it's gonna be real rough. Every single match will play out the exact same if you're flying a bomber in this game. You will spawn. You will fly for 5-10 minutes, typically more closer to the 5-minute mark, and then an interceptor will come up on your 6, saw your tail or wing off, and you will be dead. If you're lucky, you dropped a couple of bombs. Most likely, you did not drop any bombs. And then you die. Every once in a blue moon, you'll get lucky, and no one will come up and you're allowed to bomb for a while. And then you'll get the lowest reward that you could have gotten for your level of participation, whereas if you had just flown a fighter for that long, you would have gotten a ton of points. Like, you will be able to unlock everything on a fighter in one match if you live as long in your fighter as you do if you were in a bomber. It's rough. Don't play bombers. You're just a free kill. Engine is starting to overheat, so we gotta cut her down out of wet. See if that starts to cool off. If not, then we'll have to bring her down still. Got 469 right now. Okay, yeah, so it's gone down. Good. This isn't one of the planes that I have to fly at like 95%. A lot of Doe 335s on the enemy team. Not thrilled about that. Our Wyvern Anakin Gaming has already died. Got shredded by the Doe 335. Our other Wyvern has been now killed by a Doe 335. Which anyone that knows what a Doe 335 will not be surprised by, as it's essentially the A-10 of World War II. And if you're trying to play a ground attack aircraft and there's a Doe 335 around, it will kill you. It's not, it might kill you, it will kill you. Simple as. Because you're both going to be doing similar maneuvers, not flying super fast and often flying in a straight line so you can strafe a ground target. And the moment you go in a straight line with a 335 around, you're done. It will shred you on the spot for your heinous crime of existence. Hey, what happened to the bombers and everything that I saw heading over here? Just everyone's gone. That being said, we've got two guys coming in on the right there. Oh, those are AI. I mean, I guess we can shoot them down anyway, but... Guess I hit his bomb bay. I don't know how there are any parachutes. I hit your bomb bay, good sir. Which is basically an instant death for every single person on board a bomber. If your bombs get set off inside the plane, that's pretty well the end. I could have gone chasing that first one I shot, but I'm just kind of hoping that that one goes down to damage. If not, then, you know, we'll try to jump some of these other ones and then go see what we can do. Oh god, the Doe 335 is back. Not thrilled. Not thrilled to see him. Especially with us being low on ammunition. He appears to be coming straight for me, too. And I cannot do a head-on pass with him. If I try to do a head-on pass with him, I will die. A26 AI, please stop flying away from me. Just accept your death before the Doe 335's on my tail. And he's so fast, he can just choose not to engage and leave. Well, I'm boned. I'm not fast enough to outrun him. I'm only just barely maneuverable enough to not get gunned down by him. Like, if he tries to turn fight me, I can win. But that required that I bait him into a turn fight and not get sawn in half instantly by his guns. Speaking of, here he comes again. Nope. Yep. We're on fire. That's it. That's death for us. We're done. No recovering now. Yep. There goes the wing. Like I said, that's DOE 335s for you. If you ever play this game and you see a DOE 335, just don't see him. Don't be near him. He'll kill you. If he gets his guns on you for even a split second, it's done. Like, that plane is here. We'll go take a look at it. Get the battle bulge off there. Don't care. Let's see. Where is DOE 335? There you are. Oh, and it was this one too. So that's a 30 millimeter cannon and two 15 millimeter cannons. So he's only got cannons, and if they hit you, they'll kill you. Your only hope is that small ammo count. If you can bait him into shooting all of his ammunition, you might be able to kill him. That being said, top speed 451 mile an hour. My top speed in the plane that I was just in, 408. I was boned. Couldn't outrun him. Couldn't outshoot him. The moment he chose to engage me, that was that. Yeah, that was the only outcome that was going to occur. Because he knew he could just keep booming, zooming out, choosing when he wanted to engage, and all he had to do was get one or two good shots in. Like he did. He landed maybe anywhere between like maybe 1 and 3 hits. And it killed my plane. That's all it takes. Those things are not pleasant to fight. Fun to fly, not pleasant to fight. See how the flap control works. I need to start trying to do that more often, but it's also hard to remember that my flap controls are all the way on the opposite side of the keyboard from all of the rest of my maneuverability controls. Also, I just saw blue on blue on the enemy team. Don't know what's going on over there, but seems like they might not be getting along real well. Hold a hunch. Yeah, though, I think I am probably going to wrap it after this, and then we will just join the others on their end when they stream. But my throat is not feeling so... Oh god, there's a DOE 335. There's no escaping them. They're everywhere, dude. That is an unpleasant plane to fly against. Not a fan. How dare I? Indeed, how dare. How dare I be so bold? Holy moly, that's like 4 wyverns over there. There's 3 wyverns now because one of them perished, but... I don't like this one's name. But I dislike this one even more for having the cojones to come and try to shoot me. Pilot, please wake back up. Did that I-185 really come over here and yoink the other one already? Are you kidding me? I'm just not gonna get any kills. This is a problem with fighting the Soviets on your team. Like, they are liable to just absolutely kill everything before you ever even have a chance. Look at him, he's faster than I am. No! Oh wait, that one's not the 185 though. Where'd the 185 go? Are you kidding me? Yep. It was the Doe 335. Yep. No. No. What do you mean? Okay, yeah. No, whatever. No. Need to hit that button, because if you hit the other return to hangar, the game will punish you, I forget. You have to use the one down in the bottom right, otherwise, for whatever reason, the game will punish you every time. I don't know what the thought process is. You can leave at the exact same time, but one, you'll get to leave and there won't be any consequences. The other, you leave and it's like, well, the plane is now locked for the next 2 minutes. You may not fly it because you abandoned. It's like, wait, what? Okay, I like that skin. That's kind of cool. We gotta upgrade this plane, though. It's pretty abysmal right now. Regardless, we're gonna wrap it here, friends. I appreciate y'all hanging around. We will be joining Rico and the others this evening for the game of life. So, you know, if you want, hop your head in, go support them. They're good people. I will see you all again tomorrow.